would have never gotten that one. Another celebrity unmasked last night. Full House and America's Funniest Home Video star, Bob Saget. So that's where he's been. Most of the judges guessed this one correctly. The Group C playoffs featured the return of mushroom, broccoli, jellyfish, and squiggly monster. You just saw that. But for more on the big reveal and a look at the rest of the performers, let's bring in producer Chris. Good morning.
Good morning. You know what drives me nuts about this show, Marissa?
What?
Every single time they unmask someone, all of a sudden it becomes so obvious. I can't hear him now and not hear Bob Saget. And yet for the last 2 weeks, I've been sitting here like, no idea who it was.
Yeah.
Chris, now remember, I didn't even know who Wendy Williams was, so I feel you.
Well, okay.
He was the only one who did.
I was the only one in the world who didn't know that was Wendy Williams.
But you knew it was Busta Rhymes, right?
I did know Busta Rhymes.
Yeah, okay. All right, so let's get on to the actual performances last night. And we're going to start off with the Mushroom, who performed Cher's If I Could Turn Back Time. Take a little listen. Not too shabby. So the Mushroom says he's here to win the world over one song at a time. His clue package, a lot of Mean Girls references, actually. He had a burn book. There was fetch references. Not 100% sure where they're going with that. Other clues included being an outcast. There was a tiara, a Santa Claus wearing leopard print. All of the contestants last night had like magic clues that came out in a magic lamp. And the Mushrooms was a human brain on a plate, an edible human brain, because Nick Cannon actually took a bite out of it. The judges guessed Donald Glover, who was Ken's co-star on Community, Adam Lambert from American Idol, and Jaden Smith. Jaden Smith seems like possibly, I'm not 100% sure though. What do you guys think?
Well, Jaden can't sing like that.
No.
Whoever's performing can actually sing. So I think Adam Lambert and Donald Glover are better picks.
So Jenny McCarthy actually said that at this point, the Mushroom might be unbeatable. So we'll have to see what happens in the next coming weeks. Next up was the Broccoli singing Hello by Lionel Richie.
These arms are open wide. Okay, you know just what to say. You know just what to do.
All right, so we saw some references to the movie Goodfellas in the clue package. Says he dreamed of being a superfood that enriched people's lives. We also saw a little reference to a Copacabana club with an address of 900. His magic clue was a roulette table, which seems like a clue about Las Vegas. There's a lot of Vegas themes with this particular singer. The judges guessed Wayne Newton, which seems obvious, but that voice doesn't sound like Wayne Newton to me. Martin Short, which was my guess last week, but I'm kind of backing off of that one. And Jason Alexander, a.k.a. George Costanza from Seinfeld. Do you guys agree with any of those?
I thought Wayne Newton because I was looking at the body movements and the showmanship. Yeah, and he knows what he's doing. And so I'm going to stick with that, but I don't think you're too far off with Martin Short.
All right.
That was one of the worst versions of Lionel Richie's Hello I've ever seen in my life.
It wasn't the same, but it wasn't bad either.
I didn't even know what he was singing. If you hadn't said that in the beginning, Chris, I would have been like, what song is that?
There's definitely like a loungy vibe to it. You know what I mean? So that's lends kind of a little bit of more evidence to that Wayne Newton vibe. All right, let's go to the Jellyfish singing Crazy by Patsy Cline. Take a listen.
Crazy, I'm crazy for feeling.
All right, so we saw in the clue package a ship called the USS Big Bird, a candle, while she talked about how her parents sacrificed a lot to help her live out her dreams, mentioned how her dad would take her to gigs with him. Her clue was a stuffed tiger. Her magic clue was a stuffed tiger. The judges guessed Sophia Richie, daughter of Lionel Richie, Lana Condor from the Netflix movie To All the Boys That I've Loved Before, Jamie Lynn Spears, or Halle Berry from Halle and Chloe.
That's a tough one. I don't know. Jamie Lynn Spears.
Yeah, you know, they said the judges seemed to think that she seemed a little nervous, so maybe not a professional singer. So, I don't know. And last but not least, of course, was the squiggly monster who we know is Bob Saget now. He sang Tucker's favorite, I Can't Get No Satisfaction by the Rolling Stones.
That's what I say. Well, I can't get no.
So there were actually a lot of references to an Oval Office while he talked about an inconvenient truth. His magic clue was a big teddy bear. All of the judges guessed correctly except Nicole, who thought it was Office Space star Gary Cole. Take a listen to what Bob Saget said after the show about the experience.
When they sent me the picture, I just said, this is just funny. And he's got 7 eyes. He's got some issues, and so do I. It was kind of like being some kind of weird secret agent inside of I don't know, a furry suit.
Ken, you said this is Fabio.
Yeah, Ken and I are friends.
I know you won't even remember this. I was like moonlighting at the Laugh Factory, going up and doing open mics, and you actually saw my act like 20 years ago, and you were so supportive.
I love Ken. He's got such a big heart.
There you go, guys. Bob Saget, the squiggly monster. We'll find out another celebrity next week. All new episode Wednesday at 8 o'clock right here on Fox 5.
I did not know he could actually sing like that.
I mean, I thought he did a pretty good job with
Yeah.
Bob Saget. He'll always be Danny Tanner, Full House to me.
Multi-talented, too.
Absolutely. Thanks, guys.
Thanks, Chris.
I actually watched the show last night. I feel like they all knew it was Bob Saget. Didn't they?
What makes you think they knew?
Well, they said, like, that's Bob Saget.
Well, it was at the end. At the end, of course.
Well, before he took his mask off, I meant.
Okay. Is that really your favorite song?
That's his jam. He thinks he is Mick Jagger.
I think I am Mick Jagger. A much younger version, of course.
He wishes.
Yeah,
But I
he
got
wishes.
smoked.
Yeah,
I know
good call,
that.
Chris. Yeah. All right.
Oh, gosh,
All right,
no.
gotta tease, guys,
I'm
gotta
so
tease.
glad it's cutting him off.
Yeah.
All right. I'm going to come back and do weather. I will not do Mick Jagger impressions, I promise.
I'll give you guys a little clue, too. Bob Saget was recently one of the guests on I Can See Your Voice.